how's it going? Today I'm going back to one of the most cursed places on the internet, Zillow. Because sometimes a house listing looks normal from the outside, and then you scroll for a few more photos and ask yourself, why is every room a different emotional crisis? And why does it still cost $875,000? And why is there a toilet in the kitchen? Okay, I lied about that last one having a toilet in the kitchen for comedic effect. There are actually 2 urinals in the kitchen. That's a real Zillow listing. That's real. So today we're roasting Zillow houses that made me stop and worry that the housing market needs adult supervision. Let's get into it. So you've heard of Zillow gone wild? Well, this house is actually pretty wild. It's got lots of wild animals in it. So we've got lots of African safari animals. I'm a stupid idiot. I don't know what these are. They look like what you would find on a savanna, I guess. We have a zebra, a giant zebra in the kitchen, accompanied with a nice color-coordinated matching countertop. And we have a nice living room, I guess. It looks kind of normal. There's lots of gold. It looks pretty over the top, but no animals, no wild animals. And then you have the nightmare circus bedroom, you know, for the kid who needs very settling, comforting images of terrifying stuffed circus animals. That'll let the baby be nice and well adjusted. And we have a nice gaudy ass, gold accented ass bedroom here. Who lives here? Who even lives here? Is it some sort of oil baron from like the 1800s? Who would decorate their house like this and their baby room like that? This one looks pretty unassuming from the outside. Just a little small starter home. We've got natural light coming in, good sized windows. We have a nice kitchen here. So yes, the urinal house is real. What would even possess the owner to put 2 urinals in the kitchen? I noticed one of them has like a little stoop. Is that for a kid? Is it go potty with daddy time and we're learning how to potty train? Or I guess in this case, urinal train? That's a thing, I guess. You haven't thought about the smell. Like we can see from the angles. We can confirm these little shelves on the wall, and then we see the microwave on the other side of the island. We see the sink there. We can confirm this layout over here. Here's the sink, here's the microwave. We see the shelving over here. So this is definitely the kitchen, and these are definitely urinals. What was even going through the person's mind who thought of this? And what do they say to guests? Like, do they just say, like, do the guests at their house just ever comment like, hey, what the fuck is this? Like, is it just like a guy house? Just only guys go there? But like, not all guys are okay with urinals just being out in the open. I mean, think of how unsanitary that is. And then what? Do people show up at their house for a party and the owner's like, oh yeah, there's cake in the kitchen, and they don't mention that it's blue and 3 inches wide? For that joke, I actually had to Google what a urinal cake was. And again, I'm so happy that this is my job. And the house continues, so we have a stage in the living room, very nice, for all the concerts. And you know, you don't have to go very far to take a piss, do you? The kitchen's right there. And we have nice tiger print wallpaper. That's a nice touch. Okay, so here's the actual bathroom. So they had a throne built around the toilet. This house is like the physical embodiment of a dad joke. I guess I gotta give them credit for putting a toilet in the bathroom where it belongs and not the kitchen. So you can see that they've built a throne around the toilet, and there's a little spigot there. Do you see that? Yeah, so there's a little tap here. It's a beer tap over the toilet. Like, why do people do this? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a man. Yeah, a man would do this. I don't think any woman would have ever done this. Is this a house for people who make drinking their entire personality? Like, you can't go 2 seconds without pouring yourself a beer. You can't even piss or without pouring yourself a beer. And look, there's a picture that shows the inside of the shower, and here we go, you see this little tap here. That's for Jaeger. So you can't even take a shower without having a big pour of wine. Are you scared how much you need Jaeger? You can't even watch a movie without having a big pour of wine and popcorn. Oh, same house. We're going to the outside now. We've got a nice half basketball court. That's being very generous, but we have a little basketball court out there, and everyone knows Detroit's basketball team, the Lions. And now a brief word from my sponsors. Just kidding, I don't have any yet, but I do have a Patreon, so if you want to show your support there, I'd really appreciate it. I've got different tiers for whatever you like, so pick your flavor, and every little bit counts. And if you like art, I also sell oil paintings. I have originals on my website, or prints if that's more your speed. I have a wide range of options available, so if you like art and you want to support my channel, I'll put the link in the description. It makes me really happy that I get to do these videos, and I hope I can keep doing it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now back to me. Okay, this next one, it's a nice metal building that is shaped like a cylinder, like a coffee can. I'm gonna make this Maxwell house a Maxwell home. Can you imagine? Look at this living room here. It's concrete floors, it's metal walls all around. It's so cavernous. Can you imagine the echo? You would fart and it would just echo forever. Just constantly reverberating fart sounds. Would that be like one of my videos? Like you couldn't whisper, you would hear everything. It would just resonate throughout the whole house. Even in the bathroom. You're definitely farting in that bathroom and it's definitely gonna echo. What is the ladder for? Like what's the ladder for in the bathroom? What, is it to get away from the fart echo? You're not getting away from the fart echo, I'm sorry. We have a nice, cute little house. I actually like it. It's nice brick. Got good dimension, I think. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it looks pretty nice to me. Okay, we have a nice little atrium type room here. I mean, there's a lot of red, but it doesn't look too bad. Oh, okay. Now we're in the kitchen and there's a scythe in the kitchen. I guess it's better than 2 urinals. And then the bathroom has a bunch of monster faces staring at you while you're pooping. Great. Okay, we've got a very teal ass room. My goodness gracious. So much teal, and it's such a vibrant teal color. It's so rich. That saturation will melt your eyebrows. Melt your eyebrows. Melt your eyeballs. Your balls, not your brows. Okay, we have a nice weird stairway up to, I don't know, what kind of AI hell is this? What is on the wall? It's some sort of fever dream that's supposed to look serene, but it looks pretty terrifying to me. Yes, we're going up the stairs and we have a nice chandelier and we have a haunted cabinet at the top. And we come to a bedroom with a nice gaudy ass star on the ceiling. What's like the most 80s thing I can think of? Xanadu? It looks like it's an extra from the movie Xanadu. I don't know if that's even gonna be funny because I've never seen Xanadu, but that's about the most 80s movie I can think of. Okay, and we've got, I mean, this room is okay. It looks fine. It's very gray, just gray as fuck. It's so gray, Jesus. But yeah, the circular couch, I guess, is cool. I don't know. I mean, look, I have no taste. I have no taste in furniture. I mean, look at that couch back there. Don't make fun of it too hard because it looks like your dad's boxers. Ask me how I know. I found another picture. There are 2 sides in the kitchen. That is actually better than 2 urinals. We have a nice hobby room here. It's if your hobby was being terrifying and into dentistry and human anatomy, what is that? Are both of them dentist chairs? Do you sit there and have a conversation about how creepy you both are? What's that on the back shelf? I'm so confused what that is. I need to like do more digging. Are those like the little things your doctor like looks in your ear? I don't know what those are. Maybe it's, oh, I think it's like roses in different bottles with different colored water. I'm so confused. What the hell? And then I don't know what this is on the wall. On the left here, we have, looks like medical equipment like forceps and scalpels and shit. I don't know what I'm talking about again, but yeah, that's very, very creepy. And I like how there's a sink there and an ashtray, because you know, if you're so concerned about having medical stuff, why not have an ashtray to make sure that you are gonna need to go to the doctor? You seem to be a fan of the doctor, so let's make sure you need to go to the doctor by picking up smoking. What is this? What in the fresh hell? Who barfed on this? Tefiti from Moana? Okay, well, that's all I have the patience and energy for, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. I love roasting houses on Zillow. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Bye. Do people show up at their house for a party and the owner's like, oh yeah, there's cake in the kitchen, and they don't mention that it's blue and 3 inches wide? Oh look, this one's layered and it's cinnamon flavored. It's a beer tap over the toilet. Like, where does the keg go to? Do I want to know? Is the hose that goes from that tap going down into the tank or the bowl? I don't want it. That's too much. I shouldn't say that.